We are back with another episode of B Games and Vegetarians.
We are your hosts,
Lucy Taylor,
and Victoria Bakby,
and together we make
your hosts.
Lucy Taylor.
Victoria Bakby.
We're pausing for duty.
Pausing for duty, love.
How are you, love?
Not too bad, actually. I just had my pudding, which was a strawberry flavoured frutella.
No, but how are you really? Sure?
Yeah.
You really sure? Do you want to talk about anything? Was that a burp?
No, it was not.
I heard that. Don't lie to me, Victoria Bakby.
I heard that.
Do you have a middle name?
I don't.
No.
It's, I was going to say it's a funny story. It's not. It's actually really boring. My dad has a middle name, but my dad only goes by his first name. And my dad used to be a steel worker and had an accident, obviously years ago, and that's how he lost his leg. But the insurance company thought it was a fraudulent case because all the paperwork regarding my dad was under his actual first name and not his middle name. So because of that, my mum and dad decided not to give me a middle name.
Fair.
So it's a very boring story, but well, it wasn't boring. I dare say losing your leg's not a boring experience, but
no, I can't imagine.
It's not like a fun reason why I don't have a middle name. Do you have a middle name?
I don't. So none of the females in my family have a middle name.
What?
But all the boys do.
Why?
Don't know. Family tradition. Who knows? My dad had a middle name. My brothers all have middle names, but me and my sister don't. My mum doesn't.
What?
Yeah. My grandma did though.
My mum and my papa, so my mum and her dad, they've got tons of middle names. It just goes on and on and on. You're like, pick a name. Pick a lane, Grandma.
Pick a name and stick to it. So, we really enjoyed playing We're Not Really Strangers.
Even though we couldn't remember the name of it earlier. We typed in Stranger Game into the internet, which was actually really touch and go what the search results would come back with.
Do you want to do this with a fitness twist, or should we could give the option? We could try and primarily answer it in a fitness.
And if it does, can you imagine doing Couples Wild with a fitness twist?
What is your favourite position in the gym?
In the gym.
Your favourite exercise, that's what I meant to ask.
Favourite exercise, sorry.
What about the Friends one? Special friends.
Let's do special friends.
Let's give this one a go. So you answer this one, don't you?
Right, I'll start at the top then, I'll go reflection.
What do you need brutally honest advice about?
I don't know. I feel like it's one of those ones if I probably needed advice about it, I'd be in complete denial.
Be brutally honest. What?
I don't know. What, Danny?
Are you struggling with anything right now? Are you at a crossroads with anything?
No, really, everything feels really good.
That's what I said earlier in my coaching call. And then I was like, wait, no, actually, I have this thing. And it turned out that I actually had a lot of pent-up emotions that...
Oh, what were they?
We spoke about it this morning.
Oh, right, so I thought it was stuff we'd not already spoken about.
No, it was stuff we spoke about. But yeah, you never know.
I'm trying to think what I need advice about. Probably a lot of business stuff.
Okay.
In regards to being self-employed, there's a lot of stuff that I've not had to think about and now I do. So I suppose that.
So where does the brutal honesty come into it?
That's what I'm thinking. There's no brutal honesty. Well, this is where you tell me that you've always hated my shoes or something.
So do I hate your stupid haircut?
But we've got the same haircut.
Who even has an undercut these days?
Do you know what, actually, you don't see many of them in the wild anymore. I've not seen many.
What, many lesbians or?
Yeah. Do you know, there's a PT at the gym I go to when I'm off, and she always says to me, she's like, you get an undercut because you're lesbian. And I'm like, well, all thumbs are fingers, but not all fingers are thumbs.
Can I be brutally honest, right? See?
Oh God, okay. Scared.
No, not about you.
Oh, right.
See, when I decided to cut all my hair off recently, it was actually the men reacting and the men responding to my stories that made me go, I'm gonna do it. And then there were like men who I've like known for a while that actually started unfollowing me when I cut my hair, and I find that so fucking funny because I'm like, fragile masculinity.
And every time we see another one disappear, we're like, homophobe.
They're culling themselves.
You did this to yourself, lads, to be honest.
I find it so funny because I'm the same person that I've always been on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
All I've done is cut my hair, and people get into a relationship with you, and people are like, is it people that are questioning their sexuality over it? And I'm like, that's so funny. So do you need brutally honest advice about anything? I do actually like your haircut, by the way.
Yeah, I know you do. No, I feel like things are quite good at the minute.
Okay, good. Well, I guess we'll just skip that.
I guess we'll just move on.
Right, okay, well, what's something that I just get about you then?
And I'm answering this. What is something that I just get about you, or you just get about me?
That I get about you.
Right. You, like, we've spoke about this before, like, kind of relationships in the past where I've not necessarily felt quite safe to be me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's been a couple of instances where, like, the pillow thing. So,
Wanna change the pillow for you?
You can change the pillow for me, like, without asking. So for a bit of context,
because you had an allergic reaction to the feathers.
I had an allergic reaction to the feathers, and unprompted, Lucy just changed the pillow. And now
that's the bare minimum. You deserve more than the bare minimum.
You got me a new pillow
from the cupboard.
Well, it could have been from any cupboard. No,
it could have been.
I really like. You just seem to know when I need something and just make it happen without me asking.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Like, you just read it.
Because sometimes I worry that I'm not doing enough.
Oh god, no. You do more than enough. Okay. My sunshine. I feel like you just, like, obviously there was the day, my last day at my old gym, and again, unprompted, you just swooped in and took care, and we went a walk.
Told you to come here.
Mm-hmm. And we told each other our favourite colours, and
yep.
Mm-hmm. You just know. I think you just get quite a lot of things. You can read me quite well, I'd say.
I'd agree. I think you can read me very well.
Like a book. Library book.
Like a book.
Like a book, love.
Right.
Tick. We've answered that one.
Oh. Perception. I like the perception ones. Oh no, that's shit. I don't want to write anything down.
Why are they all involved in writing things down? Oh, well, I suppose there's something in this.
What outfit is who most likely to wear on a first date?
Oh, it's a question for Lucy. What outfit am I most likely to wear on a first date? Get specific.
I have to say that.
I think so. I mean, I can remember what you were wearing on our first date.
For a first date, if it was like a coffee shop or like a walk or something, then I'm wearing something quite casual. I might wear like a little crop top and get my delts out because I'm like,
that's exactly what you did in our first date.
Look at my muscles.
You did exactly wear the little crop top and sat there with your arms folded.
Yeah.
In front of me.
Yeah.
Flexing. And you had cargos on as well.
Yeah. I like cargos because they're like smart casual.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't really turn up to a first date in leggings because I'm like, come on, you can put a bit more effort in than that, Lucy. Jeans make me really uncomfortable. I can't wear jeans because they just, I hate them.
I put my cargos on for you. I contemplated wearing jeans and I thought, I can't put myself through the chafe.
I'd probably wear like a jumper maybe as well, depending on how cold or how warm it is. But yeah, definitely get my arms out on a first date because you've just got to.
I think I wore a jumper, but I was cold. But I was like, flex. Your arms are bigger. Oh, it's back to me.
Back to you.
Connection.
What have I introduced you to that you now love? Oh, there's so many good answers here.
Yeah, the one that sprung to mind immediately was soya chunks.
I was just about to say that.
Some protein chunks.
Fridge raiders.
The vegan fridge raiders, not to be confused with the actual, like, animal fridge raiders. The vegan ones, I don't know what it is about them. They're just better. They're not as slimy, and they just taste nice. I really like the yogurt that you make in the morning.
Yogurt
I
balls.
eat that when I'm not here as well.
Mm-hmm.
And like quite a lot. I suppose that one's like really. I mean, I say heavily vegan. There's loads of other things as well, like Nutella, especially the blue ones. But I eat them all.
Purple. We've already had this debate many times.
Yeah. The fact I even said it without thinking about it as well. Like, the blue ones.
Disappointed.
I would probably the wonderful world of veganism.
I actually love that.
I think there was quite a lot about it initially that I was very, very ignorant of.
Mm-hmm.
And decided that, like, I didn't know about it. Oh, bother looking into it. And, like, kind of went about my life in this bubble of blissful ignorance. Whereas when you actually, like, we've kind of touched on it in podcasts before, so when you actually just take 2 seconds to try and understand something, it's actually illuminating. And to be quite honest, from a food perspective, a lot of the stuff just tastes better. There, I said it. It's just better. It makes me feel energised.
It makes me so happy as well because, like, it just makes things easier. Like, see if you're coming round or, like, this week when we've literally spent, like, the last, like, 5 days together, we're in that stage of our relationship now.
We're elder
We're on lesbian time.
Lesbian time. Which has mean we've spent the last 50 years together in this flat.
But in the past, when I've been in relationships, like, they'll come round and they'll bring meat and they'll cook meat in my flat, which, one, I don't like. 2, I've had an ex, like, making comments about, like, how much he loved meat. And, like, I was like, he was doing it to get a rise out of me, and I'm like, that's so disrespectful. Like, I wouldn't do that to someone that I cared about.
I think that is really disrespectful. Like,
Yeah.
we obviously mentioned it in the podcast before, like, on our first couple of dates, my logic was I can eat anything.
Yeah.
So just go vegan.
Yeah.
And, like, see these people, again, I said it in the last podcast, people that, it didn't taste well. It's how you cook it.
Mm-hmm.
It is straight up how you cook it. Like, educate yourselves. But that, I mean, you like look a wee bit further into it, and like, I can't look at kiwi or wee teddy and just not think.
I think they're so, like, I think it's so tied in with toxic masculinity as well. Like, it's 9 out of 10 times it's men that are all like, meat. Like, we're carnivore. No, we're not. We're not carnivores. We're fucking omnivores.
So our teeth are the way they are.
And if you have the ability to think rationally and morally and make that decision, like, why would you choose to harm animals when you can choose not to contribute to that suffering? That's what I can't get my head around. And, like, I try to be respectful of other people's opinions, but it is, I'm sorry, but it is black and white when it comes to animal cruelty. Like, there's no other way about it. It's the same as fucking racism, sexism, homophobia.
Yeah, like animals.
You cannot, it's not an opinion at the end of the day. It's literally fact. There's no way to ethically kill someone who doesn't want to be killed.
Yeah, like the animal didn't go, I'd love to be a burger. Like, go for it.
And they're literally bred into existence just to be eaten. So sad.
I remember when we started talking to each other and you sent me that video of, like, it was the pig falling out of the van.
That pig was saved and went to a sanctuary.
Oh!
Someone told me they researched it afterwards, and yeah.
That's really, thank God.
For anyone who's not seen it, there was this video that was circulated on Instagram, and it was literally a pig falling off the back of a truck onto, was it a motorway?
It looked like a motorway, it was a big road.
It was a big road, and this pig literally, like, falls. And it was rescued, and supposedly it was taken to an animal sanctuary, which makes me so happy because it was on its way to the slaughterhouse.
Have you ever seen Babe?
Yeah.
If I had what I did for you. They have songs.
Oh, you serenaded me. Thank you. You were singing to me yesterday as well.
I did the song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star because I couldn't sing it.
You have a nice singing voice.
You can hold a tune better than me. I sing in my accent, which is unfortunate.
So, are we going to go with veganism then for that one?
Yes.
Okay. Nice. Connection. What was my last breakup like for you?
Oh, we're friends.
Oh, right. I'm just laughing. I shouldn't laugh about that.
Your last breakup was me. And we both cried really hard.
In the space of how many, like, we've known each other for just coming up to 3 months now.
Yeah.
In the space of those 3 months, I have broken up with Toria twice.
I keep on coming back.
But she's like a bad smell and I can't get rid of her.
Yeah.
AKA, I was being my typical avoidant self and just wasn't willing to accept that I deserved a loving relationship. But we're here now.
We are.
We've had many a conversation about it. I've stopped fighting it and we're here now. So yeah, I think that Toria's last breakup was quite difficult for me and her.
Yeah.
But
there was lots of tears shed.
There were lots of tears, there were lots of emotions, there was a lot of confusion.
Soul searching.
There was a lot of my brain trying to protect me by just shutting me off from emotions. And then I was getting frustrated because I was like, but this was amazing like a week ago, why do I feel numb now? But we managed to get to the bottom of it, and like I said, we've literally spent almost a week together now.
Yeah. We're like a little married couple.
We're like basically living together at this point.
Like, we just put the washing on, love. Do a cup of tea.
Cooking each other's teas. So yeah.
It's nice to have wee cuddles through the day.
Yeah.
Just recharge and then back to work.
Anyway.
Yeah,
that was what our last breakup was like.
It was not fun. But like Lucy said,
we had a lot of revelations.
I think that, to be fair, that shows a testament to, like, you know, people say about this day and age there's this kind of like disposable type mentality.
Yeah, when it comes to dating.
Where people treat other people a bit like consumables, that you're like, oh, it's not worked or doesn't feel right, get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
But we obviously had that period of kind of, I don't know what we call it, hiccups.
Well, this is where, like, I know I don't shut up about it in, like, basically every conversation that we have, but values-based decision-making, because one of the biggest things for me when we first started talking was, like, how in alignment our values are, and, like, that was there. Like, I knew I was physically attracted to you, like, there was definitely a spark, so it wasn't just, like, connection, it wasn't just attraction, like, physical attraction. There was chemistry, there was, like, we were compatible, but for whatever reason, my brain, I say for whatever reason, like, obviously it's a trauma response, but, like, my brain was protecting me, my brain was like, nope, like, we're just going to switch off from feeling all emotions, and I was like, what the fuck, like, I know that I felt this thing last week, and I know that we're compatible because we've got similar values, like, we have, like, similar goals, like, we want similar things out of life, so what's missing here? And it was literally just like my brain going into protect mode. So yeah, I think a lot of people are quick to give up on things just because there's maybe something in their brain that's like blocking them from.
Well, there was something in my brain that was like, nope, don't give up on Lucy.
It's the Taurus in you.
I had the Taurus in me. I remember sitting in the gym. It's probably the most impulsive thing I've ever done. I'm quite predictable. And I sat in the gym and you sent me a voice note, and I remember it was just a very snap decision. I was like, no.
Turned up at my door.
I was like, I'm going to go get Lucy, and I did.
And here we are.
Like something in a film. Wasn't quite as romantic at that. She was in the middle of a call and wasn't expecting me, and I waited outside for 20 minutes.
And here we are.
Here we are. With the fairy lights on and there's snacks. Right. Perception, please. What? Oh, for God's sake, we've had that one.
Oh,
I don't want to write things. Oh, kiwi. No, those are our sweets.
Kiwis, bum holes in the camera.
What do you think I spend most of my time thinking about these days, or who? I think at the minute, that's me asking what I think you think about. Well, obviously that would make more sense. Like, you've got big plans for your business,
Mm-hmm.
and also there's a small element of a little pro card.
Chance would be a fine thing.
No, I think you've got it.
I think I'm definitely feeling more fired up for it after seeing people competing last weekend.
I think, you know, it'd be really cool to look back on. Obviously, we've just said this here, and we have the camera. Like, the day you get the pro card, we can do a nice wee splice to that where you were like, chance to be a fine thing. And then we could put the camera on and go, ha! This also
She shat it.
She didn't literally shat it. It's alright, we'll get carpet cleaner.
Kiwi says you're not getting a pro card. No.
Kiwi, we don't need that negative batch. I think
business.
Business.
Business and bodybuilding.
Business and bodybuilding. 2 Bs. No, 3 Bs. Business, bodybuilding,
and Bark
Bay. I think
beans.
Leslie. Beans.
Spend all my time thinking about beans.
Oh, I just can't stop thinking.
Oh, I love me beans. Tickle me beans.
Would I be correct? Yeah, you're hitting
I'd say so.
Right, so back to you.
Reflection. How has our friendship raised your standards for all the rest? I would say I feel like I already had quite high standards for I'll try that again. I feel like I already had quite high standards for friendships when I met you, because I have become a lot more efficient at identifying at the beginning of a friendship whether it is actually like a good friendship or whether that person is a positive influence in my life, because I have made a lot of mistakes with that in the past, and now I'm very quick to like not continue to pursue a friendship if I think that something's off. So I think our relationship has just kind of solidified that for me, where I'm like, no, this is like in all aspects. I mean, obviously we're more than just friends. We're special friends. But I think like from the friendship side of things, it's like it has just like reaffirmed to me what a healthy friendship looks like, and what support from someone who like believes in you and your goals and has your best interests at heart and respects your boundaries. Like, I now know what all of those things look like. So like I think it probably has like raised the bar higher in a way where I'm like, if someone's not ticking all these boxes, then they're probably not someone that I really want to have in my life. Like, I would say I have very few people that I can actually call a friend. I have a lot of acquaintances, but friends, I don't really trust people that easily. But I'd say that, yeah, it has definitely set the bar a little bit higher for me. So could only be a positive.
I would agree. The feeling is mutual.
Good.
Goal connection. I'm just going round them in circles. Have you noticed the pattern?
Yeah, you just go around in circles.
I'm just going round. Is there a pattern you've noticed in my love life?
In my love life?
I think so. Well, I know I'm the first female, so there's a pattern. I feel like if I met some of your exes, I would not enjoy their company based on how they have treated you, shall we say. There's been a lot of people steamrolling over your needs or squashing you down quite small, and to put it politely, because there's a camera on them or microphone, I just think it's a nonsense. I don't think you've been treated very well in the past, and obviously it's not my story to tell, but I like to think that creating this space for you to just be yourself and to heal now, so to speak. Are you crying? Are you crying?
No.
Okay. You okay? Can you?
I wasn't crying.
What are you doing?
You said that you were creating a safe space for me to be myself, so I was being myself.
Well, eyes. You just looked. Why did you keep looking? You're gonna cry.
I'm laughing.
Oh my god!
It was because I turned to you and went.
I was shit myself.
No, it was because you were.
I thought I'd upset you.
No, it's because you were being really serious, and you were like, "I like to think that I've created a safe space for you to be yourself." So I thought I would just be myself.
I think you said I thought I'd just pee myself, and I'm like, right, I'm getting up. Right, that's that over then.
I'm just being myself.
I'm just being. That was it earlier this morning in the shower.
Ruff, ruff. Yeah, I would agree with that.
We're like, yeah, enough of that. I would agree.
I would agree. What do I need to vent about right now? Permission to let it out.
I mean, don't let it all out. I mean, you've had tummy trouble all day.
Fucking homophobes.
Homophobes. To be fair. Yeah.
I would like to take this opportunity to vent about angry men.
Yes.
Angry, insecure men. People that take things personally. People that take things personally. People that take things out of context.
And are quick to anger.
Mm-hmm.
Like it goes from 0 to 100 and it's instant rage.
I think that some people need to learn how to control their emotions. And it shows.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I need to say about that.
That was a very quick vent.
Done enough ranting today. I'm over it now.
Perception, please.
Who's the more hydrated friend?
Me. You drink mostly caffeine and some water.
I have issues with executive functioning. And if I drink too much water, then I pee all the time.
That would happen to us all. I feel like you're partial to a monster.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're quite close, but I'd say a nudge in front in terms of water consumption.
I would agree. Like right now, my Stanley is sitting over there. I know there's only a sip of water left in it.
I'm looking for mine and I'm like, mine's not even in the room.
And I don't have the energy to go and refill it.
I'll show you.
What would I do without you?
Dehydrate.
Exactly. Who was your first best friend?
Oh.
And one thing about them. I have a couple of people that I could answer.
Mm-hmm.
This one too. That didn't make any sense. I have a couple of people that I could give as the answer to this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, best friend?
Special friend.
Special friend. I don't know actually. I don't know who's answered that with.
Oh. Who comes to mind?
There's maybe like 3 different people. But it depends how young we're talking, because like how young can you consider someone to be your best friend? Like how do you even know what a friend is when you're young?
I mean, I know I would have said my sister.
Why can I not?
So.
Why can I not just answer this with a one-word answer? I'm like, I'm thinking really deeply about this one, and now I don't know how to answer it.
Why don't you like? Who were the 3?
Okay, so I had one friend, Ailey, and she was my mum's friend's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of grew up with her, like, but it wasn't like growing up together, and like we lived in different places.
Yeah.
But like I remember being like fairly close with her. Like our mums would like have us hang out with each other and stuff. And
do you
then
ever get that, like your mum's friends' kids? They were like, you will both be friends with each other.
But then we actually were like we lost contact for a bit, and then I think we were maybe around like 10 or 11, and our parents were meeting up for coffee, and they were like, we'll bring the girls. So me and her hung out, and we then became very close for like a number of years.
Oh.
And then we ended up drifting apart maybe when we were about like 14 or 15. And we just haven't spoken since then. So I would say that she was probably one of my earliest close friends.
Mm-hmm.
I had another friend, Kirsten, who, again, we were friends through our mums. She was in the same year as me, same school and everything. We grew up together, and my mum used to like look after her and her sister, who was the same age as my brother. So we were really close. She then moved to Fife. Fifth. And we kind of lost contact, and like now we still have each other on social media and stuff, but we've not seen each other in a number of years. But like she was another like childhood best friend. So I would say that they are like the main two that would come to mind.
Mhm.
And one thing about them, I don't know, like I feel as if I can't really remember that far back.
What's the youngest you can remember back to?
I can't really, like I have a few like really vivid memories, but I don't know if I actually remember those things or if it's just that my mum's told me them so many times that
It's like
it's
you remember the
planted
story.
like a false memory in my head. Yeah,
I can remember back to maybe when I was about 3.
really.
I can remember the toy box of my gran and papa's. I can remember like I don't know what it was. I remember one time vividly asking someone for milk, and what I was handed was this. It looked not unlike apple juice, and my mum told me it was for. I obviously found out later in life that mum was like, no, it was for colic, but I do remember as a very, very young child thinking, what the hell is this? I would say 3. I can remember. I've got quite a few. I used to have a reoccurring dream that I was in the back of the car going to Safeway with my dad, and then my dad would disappear, and I'd be like, "Oh no, who's driving the car?"
Oh,
That was weird.
I used to keep having recurring dreams of driving my mum's car and crashing it. Probably because I actually crashed my first car, but what can you do?
What, like badly?
I've told you about this, have I not?
Was this the bump? Like I thought you meant like
I
you
bumped
actually.
it at the junction,
Oh right, that's. I thought you
but it
meant
was a write-off though. It was beyond repair.
like that car we seen on the motorway the other day. That was held together with cling
Oh
film.
God, what the hell? Cling film and duct tape.
Like that seems roadworthy.
Mental.
Right.
Toria.
Toria, we'll go perception. If I'm running late, what's most likely to be the flipping traffic at Charing Cross? By the way,
Who's getting the last Frutella, by the way?
I was saving it for you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I had the last one.
Technically, I had the second last one because that's the last one.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You don't sound sure.
I'm sure.
You hesitated there. Okay,
I saw this and I thought of you.
Thank you.
Hesitate. Of course, I hesitated. It's a Frutella.
So if I'm running late, what's most likely to be
if you're running late,
perception.
you're not likely to be running late. I would say. Well, we discussed this before.
I would hard disagree.
Hard disagree. I think it's more likely to be like an executive functioning thing where you'll be either involved in a task and kind of fixated on it and will lose track of the time, or will just not. Like we were talking about earlier this afternoon about sitting in your emotions and not feeling like you got something done. I feel like
or when I get stuck.
Or if you get stuck. I feel like that's more likely to be the reason why, I would say.
Yeah, fair. So if to rate my happiness level at my current job on a scale of 1 to 10, what would make it 1 point higher? I mean, I'm literally in my dream job. I'm in my dream job, and I would say that I'm extremely happy. So I don't know if I can rate that any lower than a 10, to be honest, because I can't imagine myself doing anything else. In terms of what would make it 1 point higher, though, I honestly think that it would be more of a kind of like just feeling organized, like feeling more organized, or feeling like I had like a better routine in place around work, because I still very much struggle with structure with being self-employed. So I think that's where a lot of my challenges come from, is just being able to sit down and focus, because like I love my job so much when I'm engaging in the tasks that I enjoy doing. But I find it really difficult to get shit done when it's like the really like boring, tedious stuff like admin. Or like scheduling content, even though I love creating content for Instagram.
Well, you'd be creative, so
yeah, I quite enjoy doing those creative projects, but sometimes it's just like the actual like getting it scheduled, getting it in order, planning when I'm gonna post and what I'm gonna post. But yeah, I think those would probably.
Tummy rumbling still.
Yeah.
Just as well we had the last Frutella. Reflection. Oh, we've done that one.
But you didn't answer.
Oh shit. Right, I'll answer it then. I would probably say kind of similar to like the one I answered before, like you make me feel quite seen and I feel very myself. Like, I don't feel like... I remember, I don't think I've told you this story before. The tale of the don't say lesbian. I remember...
Oh, at the dinner table?
Oh no, this was with... I was out for lunch with someone I was friends with years ago.
Oh, I don't think you have to wait this
And
thing. You told me about Christmas.
Oh no, this was not Christmas. There was another one. Wait for this. If you were eating it for telly, you would spit it out.
Okay. My nose is running.
I'd been out. Do you want a tissue? I've got the snotty one I've had.
Oh no. I'll get my own.
I'll get my own.
No, thank you, Leslie.
I remember years ago being out for lunch with someone I was friends with at the time, and I mentioned the word lesbian. I can't even remember what we're talking about, but like that's a word I would use to describe myself.
Yeah.
And she kind of turned round. It was like very knee jerk. And this was someone that I kind of, I thought we were good friends with one another, and I felt at the time quite safe to be myself with her. I shone in. She went, "Would you mind not saying that? We're out in public."
What?
And I remember at that point thinking, "Yeah, Kiwi." I was kind of flabbergasted at the time. Kiwi, come and cuddle me. I was quite flabbergasted at the time, and then my knee-jerk reaction was, I hope no one at any other tables heard it. But for like the full rest of the day that we were out together, I remember thinking, like, you're not a safe person, you're not a friend. If you can't like stand up and be counted next to me in a public place. But I feel like, obviously, like you said with your question, like it's different with us because we're special friends.
I'm just laughing because I think I was saying to you when we were walking to Kelvin Grove Park earlier, I was like, I think that lesbian's been like my most used word in the last couple of months.
If you had to do a Spotify rap of the words you used in a year,
lesbian would definitely be number one because I think that it's a word that I've like refrained from using a lot of my life. And now all of a sudden it's like, I just need to get it out.
I just need to say, Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Kiwi, what are you doing there? Come here. I'll get you dreamies if you come this way. Or if you're thinking about it.
Kiwi. Stop shoving your bum in the camera.
Get your chocolate starfish out of the way.
Get your chocolate starfish at the camera.
At the camera. At the camera. It took me ages to say the word lesbian in general as something I would use like to describe myself. I used to think it was this really dirty word. And it was like a slur and all the rest of it. And it took me ages to get comfortable with it. And then I was out with this person I thought I trusted, and she was like, "Don't say that." And I'm like, what on earth?
Yeah.
It made me rethink our whole friendship.
No wonder.
Obviously, I definitely don't get that with you. You make me feel...
I don't mind that you're a lesbian.
I tolerate it. It's alright.
I can put up with it.
I can put up with it.
I used to have a friend that was gay, so...
It's alright. I have a friend that's gay. Oh, that's nice. That really not thingies me, but it's when people... You know, we were... spoke about a while ago, like micro comings out. Like in small scenarios. And like it's when people find out you're gay, the first thing they always say is, "Oh, I know someone else that is." And you're like, okay. And like in extreme cases, some people are like, "Oh, do you know them?" And I'm like, "We don't all know each other." Like it's not.
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know every gay person in a 10-mile radius?
Of course, we all know each other.
And you're not all shagging each other?
We all get a membership card, and
do you not all go to the polo lounge together?
I know everyone gets like you get christened in the polo lounge. I'm like, no, that's not it. But I suppose to answer the question,
but you've all got the same vibe.
No, we don't. Do we? Well, you don't. You're one of us.
That's what you think. I'm an undercover heterosexual.
Oh no!
I'm actually an armchair anthropologist. No, wait, not an armchair anthropologist, because that would mean that I don't actually go out and do secret experiments.
That means that you
just sit and read books.
That sounds like quite a nice job, to be fair.
I've let the cat out of the bag now.
Yep.
That's the cat. That's the bag.
That's the bag with the Nutella bag. I thought you'd found another intact sweet there, and I'm like, how did you leave a red one to laugh?
No, I'm just doing what you do.
Oh, did you make bows?
I made bows.
I've been doing what you do. I'm twisting them up.
When do I do that?
You twisted them up and pulled them apart the other night.
Did I?
Mm-hmm. I pulled one apart earlier, but I don't know where it's gone.
Are you sure I did that?
I pulled one of them apart because I remember picking up bits and going. That was the one I had earlier.
Wee bits.
Wee bits. Wee bits.
I guess I'm answering this for you.
What
do I wish that you could see in yourself that... Wait. Can you read that, please? Because otherwise it's not making sense in my head.
What do you wish I could see in myself that you see in me?
How capable you are. Like, especially when it came to leaving your job and deciding to pursue self-employment, because like we spoke about that since we first started talking, and like we've spoken about how sometimes you just need a wee nudge to do things.
Just a wee nudge.
And I think like I have no doubt in my mind that you would have got there with your goals if we hadn't met. But I think that just like you kind of knowing that I'm supporting you has almost helped you to take that leap a little bit sooner. And so I wish that you had a little bit more confidence when it came to that kind of thing. And I think like the other thing that, but I don't know if this is so much like me seeing something in you that I wish you saw in yourself, but I think like we spoke about this before, but it's also just like not blaming yourself for things when things go wrong. Like jump into that like, oh shit, like I've done something wrong, when sometimes it's just that it's no one's fault that something's happened in a situation. You almost panic and you're like, how do I fix this? So yeah, that's what I would say.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're so cute.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
I'm just saying stuff.
Just saying stuff, love. Bye, Kiwi.
Kiwi's away down on the
connection. What
do you wish you got more credit for? To top my mobile phone up.
My mobile phone, love. Can't text nobody. Do you know that actually makes perfect sense, because that app I use to like send all my client reminders and things, like I've ran out of messages, and I'm like, for goodness sake,
no.
More credit for. I don't really know. I think I really normally do get. In fact, no, actually. So, I recently left an employer that I had ploughed everything into, and my goodbye was abrupt at best. I'd been a member there long before I got a job there. I know a lot of faces there. I built my whole life around that one gym, and to protect their own business, when I handed my notice in, I was ushered out the door at such a pace that a lot of people don't actually know. Well, they'll probably know when they listen to this that I'd left. I feel like in terminating my employment that way, I felt like I gave a lot in there, and I feel like it counts for nothing in the eyes of some people, and I find that unfair. Having said that, there've been excuse me. Having said that, that's what I think of that. Having said that, though, there's been quite a lot of lovely messages and things I've had from people that that gave me credit. So I don't suppose I wish I got more credit for it. It's just it was not seen by the people that ushered me out the door.
Yeah.
And I find that a bitter pill to swallow, I suppose.
I agree.
I'm trying to be what's the word? Not neutral.
A lesbian.
I'm trying to be a lesbian. I'm just trying to be a lesbian. That's all.
Right. I think we make this the last one because we've been yapping and yapping.
You tired?
I am.
Run out of sweets. We're now on the sugar.
This one. What do I think you're sensitive to?
You know.
Like physically or emotionally? Emotionally.
I guess the same answer for both, to be fair.
The same answer for both.
Go for it. Go for emotionally and then let's see what physically is.
Emotionally,
Mm-hmm.
I think you're sensitive to like perceived rejection and like perceived criticism.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Like you're just a wee sensitive soul that needs to be taken care of.
I am. I'm just sensitive.
Physically,
this is the one that I thought.
Physically, I know what you're sensitive.
Yes, you do.
And we'll just leave that at that.
Yeah, we'll leave that there. Otherwise, Mum, if you're listening, this is where you patch out.
Power dots. Anyway, make of that what you will. Yeah.
Another evening of us yapping.
Yep.
Chilling with our sweeties.
I feel like this has been a little bit of a, I was going to say rogue episode, it's not been rogue, but it's been quite a unstructured one.
Yeah.
It's been one of those like, let's just stick the mics on and see
what happens.
And I quite like this game because it does bring up a lot of questions that have us reflecting on topics that are sort of in line with the direction we want the podcast to go in. So LGBTQ, veganism, training, fitness, self-development. I feel like we have kind of covered all of these topics today.
I think in terms of the day we've both had as well, like we've both been kind of like buried deep in our laptops, setting up quite a lot of things, which will hopefully be available to you all soon. And we just wanted to kind of make up and chill out tonight with our sweeties.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.
But yeah, as always, if you have got any suggestions of topics that you would like us to cover in future episodes, if you've got any questions for us, if you've got any feedback for us, we do love feedback. It's just really cool to know that people are listening and give a fuck about what we have to say as well.
Yeah,
so
all the messages are lovely.
Please keep them coming, and as I say, let us know if you've got any ideas for future episodes. If you've got any questions as well, please send them across to us.
Yes, please.
You can find me on Instagram at tailormadetraining.pt
and me at VB the PT.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.